Chapter 23. How do I respond to evil? The greatest challenge in my life today is answering a question that has haunted thoughtful people for generations. How do I respond to evil in the world? Dietrich Bonhoeffer, the German theologian, wrestled with this question in perhaps one of the most morally complex times in history. As a committed Christian pacifist, Bonhoeffer struggled deeply with his decision to join a conspiracy to assassinate Adolf Hitler. His writings reveal a man torn between faith, justice, and conscience, a man acted knowing full well the cost. While my own life looks nothing like Bonhoeffer's, I find myself echoing his internal conflict as I witness troubling changes in my country. I see hatred rising, cruelty justified, compassion dismissed. Inside, I scream. I feel fear, anger, judgment, and if I'm honest, even a thirst for retribution. Then my observing ego speaks. You're becoming the very thing you condemn. Ouch. In those moments, I realize I don't want to love like Jesus. I want people who cause suffering to suffer in turn. I want those who spread judgment and cruelty to taste the weight of their actions. I can even quote scripture to justify those feelings. For whatever one sows, that he shall also reap. But that's not the full gospel, is it? I think of our friend Yvette, who volunteers with us at the Arundel House of Hope, serving people experiencing homelessness. She is a true light in the world. Yvette greets everyone by name, remembers them, affirms them, and lifts them up with kindness. She doesn't dwell on politics or darkness. She radiates hope. And I'm not wired like her. I believe we need people like her. People who carry joy, encouragement, and compassion into every corner of pain. But me? I'm not built to stay silent. I can't simply hope for the best. I feel compelled to act. And when I get fired up, I reach history to back me up. Look what happened when good people in Germany stayed silent in the 1930s. We must speak, we must move, we must do something. So then what do? Do I become a modern Bonhoeffer? No, that's not my call. But do I sit back and do nothing? Absolutely not. So what is my path? If I claim to be a follower of Jesus, then my response must reflect his life, not just my emotions. He said, if anyone wants to be my disciple, they must deny themselves, take up their cross and follow me. Not follow the Bible, not follow your anger, but follow me. It means crucifying the urge to lash out in judgment. It means choosing love again and again, especially when it's hard. So what does that look like in practice? First, I will vote for leaders whose actions most closely reflect the values Jesus lived: compassion, justice, humility, mercy. Second, I will never resort to violence, not in word, not in deed. Third, I will confront injustice where I see it. I will not let cruelty, discrimination, or indifference become normalized, not in my home, my community, or my heart. And lastly, I will continue to do the things Jesus did: heal, feed, welcome, listen, love. That's it. At the end of my life, when I stand before God, I want to be able to say, I gave it my best, Lord. And I pray that God will respond, well, good and faithful servant.